Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be here today. We are going to be talking about Prada bags. Woohoo! This is my new Prada bag, and she is beautiful. I am in love with her. God, yeah, I'm obsessed. But I'm not just here to say, hey, look at me, check out my Prada bag, da da da. No. We're here to talk about the story behind the Prada bag. So while it's such a freaking awesome bag and I'm so pumped that I have one, this is about so much more than that. So if you don't know my story, let me take you back a little bit and explain where this all started. So just a couple months ago, I literally could not even imagine having a Prada bag or spending the amount of money I did on any materialistic possession. So there's that. All right, January 2015, end of January, I was in Sydney, Australia with my mentor and some of my colleagues. When I was working with my mentor, she asked me, Lexi, what do you really desire in the next 90 days? By the time that we meet again in Paris, what do you want to accomplish? Where do you want to be? And I was like, shit, I have no idea. Let me think about this. So she told me to draw a picture of where I was and, what would be stopping me, all that kind of stuff. So I whipped out a pen and a piece of paper and I started drawing. Now, first of all, I am not an artist, realized that very quickly, but I do want to share with you what I drew. Woo! So this is my beautiful picture. And if you can't tell, that's the Eiffel Tower in the background. That is my boyfriend Jake, that's me, and there's a bag in there. Now originally, so my writing is the one in blue and my mentor's writing is the one in black. So she was like, okay, cool, you have a bag on your arm, but what kind of bag is it? And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, really, you don't know? And I was like, Prada? But I was so embarrassed about it. I was so scared to say it. And she was like, okay, great, it's Prada, so own it. Are you gonna go after that? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I was just so unsure about myself, and I had no belief that I could actually have a Prada bag or be walking around Paris with all this money to spend. And it was just a dream, but it didn't seem like it was gonna be my reality. And she got very strict with me at that moment. It was kind of hey, do you want this or do you not want this? And I was like, I want this. I really want to create this life. I really want to create this business for myself. I want to help other women realize that they don't have to be in this 9-to-5 grind. They can create something so incredible and so amazing for themselves and live a lifestyle that they freaking love. And she was like, okay, amazing. So what's stopping you? Why aren't you going out there and doing it? And I was just like, I don't know. I didn't have a good reason. And she told me, if you're not going to go out there and do it, someone else is. Someone else is going to go out there and they're going to go after your dreams and go after your Prada bag, and they're going to get this life that you really desire, and you're just going to be stuck here spinning your wheels. So are you going to do it or are you not going to do it? And I was like, ooh, wow, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it. And so she also asked me how much money I wanted to make between now being in the end of January and the time that we met again in Paris. And we talked about a bunch of different numbers and nothing felt really good to me. And then finally I was like, $7,000. I would love to make $7,000 in 90 days. Technically it was a little bit less than 90 days. So I went off. And in the month of February, I made a whopping $195 in my coaching business. It was pretty depressing, and I was freaking out because I was like, how the hell am I actually going to create a business or a life doing this if I'm living off of $195 a month? That's just crazy. I already quit my 9-to-5. Shit. So I decided that I had two options. I could either freak out and have all this drama around it, or I could take action and move in the direction that I wanted to go in. So with the help of my coach, I really focused on things that I needed to spend time on. And I knew exactly what I needed to do in order to create this business that I wanted. And then in the month of, what was it? April. The month of April? Hold on. No, sorry. So in the month of March, I'm like trying to think, what comes after February? Okay, in the month of March, I had my first 6K month, which was so exciting. It was a little over 6K. And then the month after that, which was April, I had, let's see, how much did I make? I made over $12,250. So it was like mind-boggling. I broke 5 figures in a month. Like, I never thought that that would be possible. I literally had only made about $22,000 all of last year in my 9-to-5 job. And then I had gone and pretty much exceeded what I had made. Well, now I've exceeded that. But it's just like mind-blowing. Like, I actually did it. And then I had this money that was allowing me to buy my freaking Prada bag. I actually had the money to go and spend and buy something that I loved. And it was a little bit scary because it's a big purchase, and I was like, should I be spending my money on this? Like, should I save it for something else? Like, da-da-da-da. I could have gone on for days about it, but this was something I really wanted. And so I remember, like, I was walking through the mall that had, like, the Prada bag store, and the first one I see, of course, on display was the one that I really wanted. So I walked in there, and I was like, hey, can I see that bag? She's like, sure. And I was like, does a laptop fit in it? Like, would a MacBook 13-inch fit in that? And she's like, yeah, it does. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll take it. She was like, what? Like, you'll take it? Like, right now? And I was like, yeah, mm-hmm. She's like, wow, a lot of people usually, like, have to make a decision for a while, like, you know, wonder about it. And I was like, no, I've known for a while now. I've worked hard for this. Like, I deserve this. And it was such a cool moment. It was like, I was showing myself that anything is possible. From making $195 one month to breaking 5 figures the next month, like, wow, that's pretty incredible. And it's just like, yes, this is a gorgeous bag. This is like a materialistic possession, but it's so much more. It's, you know, a mark and it's symbolic of all that I've achieved, all my hard work, and it makes me like really happy to look at, not only because it's gorgeous, but because it makes me realize that like anything I desire is truly possible. And I'm telling you this because whatever you desire is truly possible. So if it is a Prada bag, awesome. If it's maybe like your dream home or a puppy, or you really want to give back to a charity that you're super passionate about, whatever it is for you, like that is totally possible when you're making a lot of money in your business. I love coaching because it allows me to not only do something that I love and have the freedom and like the lifestyle I desire, but I am helping other women to realize that their dreams are 1,000% possible and that they're the only ones stopping themselves from achieving them. So I just want you to understand that. It took me a while to get that, but like the first step is believing. Believe that you can actually create this for yourself, whatever it is that you desire. Understand that it's so possible. You just have to be fierce about going after it. You have to take action. It's not enough to like wish for things. Yeah, it's great to, you know, have your big dreams, but you need to take action in order to make them a reality. So please just understand that whatever you want is not like, it's not too crazy. It's not like your head's in the clouds. Not at all. Whatever you want is meant for you, and you so deserve it, and it's your time to go out there and get it. So I hope that this story inspired you to dream big and to take action on those dreams and understand that you can truly have everything that you want in this life and that you absolutely deserve it. So thank you for listening, and I will see you guys back here next week.